Hey guys, it's Pac-Man1224. Bringing you a replay of a match I had earlier. This is still the Wrath of Azumarill, but today our big standout for this battle was Charizard-Y. He did a really great job in this. I think he took out 4 Pokemon. I think it was 4, but his team, it's a little bit off. It didn't have enough bulk, So just keep in mind, if you're making a team, make sure you got a decent amount of bulk. Make sure you don't have a big weakness. I'm not saying this guy had a big weakness, but he did not have enough bulk. Okay, now to start off the match, I started off my Deoxys defense, and he led with his Zapdos. With his Zapdos, he used Thunderbolt. I was expecting it. That's why I had the red card, and I used Taunt. I was hoping maybe a Defogger Gliscor, but I didn't realize. So Florgerous, I think that's what it's called, that happened. After that, I just kept on setting up and setting up. I didn't really care because then that meant I can put in my Azumarill. I went straight into the Belly Drum because he is paralyzed and Florgerous can't really do much to Azumarill. I was lucky to get the paralysis. I used Waterfall just to kill it off, and Starmie came in. I'm like, that's a little odd. So I used Aqua Jet, and I nearly killed it off. And then he had Rapid Spin, Starmie. I'm like, that's a little odd. So that means that Gliscor does not have Defog. He's clearly a offensive or defensive Gliscor. I used Player Off to Ferrothorn. I just want to see how much damage he could take off. I know it doesn't want to KO it, but it does a decent amount. I was hoping for him not to have the Power Whip, because Power Whip does kill, and he did, which did kill my Azumarill. I went to Charizard. I went straight for the Fire Blast because I knew that it is insanely strong. Charizard-Y is no doubt better than Charizard-X. I went for another Fire Blast as I do outspeed Zapdos, and I go for another Fire Blast to kill off Gliscor. I wasn't expecting it to, but it did. His Bishop did use Sucker Punch. Did do a lot of damage, it hurt a lot, and I used Fire Blast to kill it off. Finally, with his Ferrothorn, I finished it off with a Fire Blast. Well, that's good. GG for Jay Heron. He did have a rating of 1711. I did have a 188. I was on a losing streak, but I brought it back up because I made a change from Greninja to Landorus. Landorus is a Scarfed, and Landorus Serum has an insanely high base attack stat. Now moving on to our second battle, where Charizard, Charizard, he stood out today. He started off with my Garchomp, I started with my Landorus, hoping he was going to start off with either, Infernape. So I go straight to a U-turn. I get a Azumarill in, he uses a Toxic, which was unexpected. I go straight into the Belly Drum, get the Citrus Boost, and after that, I'm like, hey, let's go for a play rough. I did. We lived his Earthquake, which was fine because we got the Intimidate, but we died off because of the Toxic. I go back into Landorus, just for any checks, They get the Intimidate. I go for a knockoff, but it just doesn't kill it. He kills me off with a Hidden Power Ice, and I have to get this Chandelure out of here as soon as possible. So I use Sucker Punch to get it out, and he sends in his Infernape. That was a big threat to my Bishop, so I go straight into Deoxys defense to get the red card. It took out a lot of HP, but I just wanted to get that out of here. It gets his Alakazam in, and he Shadow Balls me out. I get into Bishop because I know that he is a good check, just as long as he doesn't have Focus Blast, which unfortunately did. I send in Breloom, use Mach Punch. I want to get him out of there as soon as possible. Now it's down to 2 versus 3. His Excadrill, his Infernape, his Volcarona. I was hoping to get the Rock Tomb on him, but he out-predicted me. I go for my Ancient Power, just doesn't. Just doesn't. I get lucky stat boosts. I was really happy with that, but he goes for the Quiver Dance because he does have nothing against me. So once again, it's back to level speed, and I kill him off. With his Infernape, I use Dragon Pulse because I didn't really have anything else to use. With his Excadrill, I use straight up Fire Blast, and that is good game. Good game, FGDR, and thank you for watching.